Hey everyone, it's Dominator. This is the last of the expert class races for me to provide my comments on. We're in Himalayas today and I'm using the Lamborghini Centenario. At the beginning, basically we're just going to want to weave in and out of the AI. If we can try and pick up the two blue nitro bottles by going in the middle, that's great, but the AI is going to go after them, so we may just have to avoid them, and it's best to avoid them rather than running into them and slowing down. Same with the yellow nitro up here. Couldn't get around that Icona, so I'm going to go around. It's better that way to keep up my top speed than it is to try and get the bottle and then have to use it right away just to catch up. Get back up to top speed. So we got a perfect run, and so I saved it as we were coming up to the ramp to then use it for the extra air time. Up ahead we're going to pick up this yellow bottle. Now there are two options on this ramp. One, you could go straight down the middle and do 360s. You could just go straight off the ramp and use that nitro bottle to maximize your air time going up, and then it will run out as you start to go down, and then use that nitro on the way down to when you land. With your 360s, obviously you can keep using that nitro all the way through, or in this case, this is more of an expert trick here. You can go right off the side and do a forced barrel roll and use that nitro to push yourself through. And through the rest of this section, we've got yellow nitro just to maintain our top speed. Here we're going to grab the bottle and we're going to start moving left as we take the ramp, and then we'll use it to maximize our air time, so we're into orange nitro. And then as you see here, I'm already starting to drift to the right, and this way I will set myself up better on this corner, as well as avoiding the sidewall or climbing up onto the sidewall. Also, you need to just be careful about the truck that we're about to see here, not to crash into it. And so here I'm just drifting enough so that I can get into shockwave and then launch myself off this ramp through this section here. Now, if you pick up this bottle and you hit the side nicely, you can actually wall ride for a little bit. Now don't go too high up, otherwise, as you see a little bit above here or just underneath the car symbol, it jettisons out, and if you hit that, you're going to wreck. So keep it a little bit low, and then this way, this wall ride actually acts like airtime. And so we're still up into the 400 range right now on our speed. This isn't necessary, but just showing you the possibilities as well. Here, I start my 360. What I've noticed is that when you land on this little part here, so this is a little bit of a drop down, then you get onto the jump, that you lose speed. And since we just used our nitro on the wall ride to maximize that air time, I start the 360 to counteract that so that I have the nitro to be able to keep up my speed, and then hit the ramp and pick up the bottles. And through here, if we got shockwave or whatever else we have, just use it and try to get up a little bit higher on the ramp in order to maximize airtime. Through here, we'll use the nitro we're collecting from one of the barrel rolls, and we will stop the nitro and drift in order to collect enough to shockwave right through to the finish line. So there aren't many things for you to really avoid in terms of obstacles or things that will slow you down. Obviously you want to stay off the grassy parts, that will slow you down. Also, a word of caution, taking that jump and going right is incredibly slower. The right lane, or the right route, is really pathetically bad, and it just kills all your speed. You can wall ride along here, just not on the right side where that truck is, and you will be fine. You'll be able to keep up your speed well here. Going on the right side through those S curves throughout, that has not proven to be very efficient. That's why we go along here. We have the ramp be able to do shockwave and collect much more nitro than if we go right. There's no ramp there either. Through this section, there really isn't much to be concerned of other than obviously the snow parts. You don't want to go into the snow. The snow will slow you down. There's not much concern here about the grass except when it starts here on the right and on the left. Those segments of grass will be a problem for you. The other thing too about that, sorry, just coming back to the ramp where we use shockwave to go over top of that icy patch before going into the tunnel. Obviously that is one way to have to avoid going through the section on the ground, because through that snow part it will slow you down if you go off course. And so we had a 1:14.884 using this car, which was plenty of time. We got ourselves, oops, 1:16, so we had a little over a second, which is not too bad. This is also easily done with the Ferrari FXX K. So with that, that'll put an end to these expert class races. You should now be able to know how to earn the club time in each of these. Good luck, racers, and we'll see you on the track.